Hey, what's up everyone? Monado Max here, and today we're going to be talking about the Persona series. Obviously, Persona is something that has been highly requested to be on the Nintendo Switch ever since Joker got in Smash. And honestly, even before Joker got in Smash, a lot of people just wanted Persona on the Switch in general. Today I'm going to be talking about why I believe why we have not seen a mainline Persona game on the Nintendo Switch yet. Let's get right into it. So obviously there is one game that has not been released yet on the Nintendo Switch that was at that Nintendo Switch presentation event back in 2017 before the console even came out. This is where they showed a bunch of Nintendo Switch games that was coming to the system. The one game that has not yet been released is the Shin Megami Tensei 5 game that was announced there, where it was also announced that it was going to be exclusively for the Nintendo Switch. Now, I bring up Shin Megami Tensei 5 as one of my main reasons why we have not seen a mainline Persona game come to the Switch, is mainly because, let's be real, I realize that Shin Megami Tensei is the main franchise, and Persona is a spin-off of Shin Megami Tensei. But somewhere down the road, Persona has become far more popular, somehow, some way, which is interesting since it's a spin-off. I find that very interesting, but a lot of Atlus's attention is going to be on Shin Megami Tensei 5, especially since it's for the Nintendo Switch. Atlus is not going to be putting out Persona 4 Golden, as an example, out on the Nintendo Switch right now when they have a major game that they've been working on for years coming out for the Switch exclusively. And I know there's this whole rumor going around that it's going to be hitting PC, but as of right now, it's exclusive to the Switch. If Atlus was to announce any huge Persona game that's like mainline, not spin-off, to be coming to the Switch, I feel like the hype for Shin Megami Tensei 5 is going to die very fast. Because what people want, in my opinion, from what I'm seeing on Twitter, and mainly because of Super Smash Bros, I feel like why people want this more, is seeing a mainline Persona game, specifically more Persona 5, head to the Switch. Because these Super Smash Bros players are really hungry for Persona content. They only own a Switch. They really want to play the game that Joker was introduced, that being Persona 5. I know there's this whole speculation rumor that maybe Persona series is actually exclusive to PlayStation, and while I feel like it's pretty obvious that games like Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royale is not exclusive to the PlayStation, why they keep just putting it only on PlayStation, I really don't know. I think it's more of a comfort zone for Sega and Atlus just to go ahead and put it on PlayStation. But I feel once we get past Shin Megami Tensei 5's release, which is slated for November, once we get past that, I wouldn't be surprised if sometime next year we get the announcement of Persona 4 Golden, for example, heading to the Nintendo Switch and other consoles like PS4 and stuff like that. I know that Persona has this whole 25th anniversary thing that's about to start, and they're going to be announcing one announcement of Persona every single month for a full year. And I would not be surprised if one of the announcements in the coming year is going to be Persona heading to the Nintendo Switch. I know a lot of people want Persona 5, but my money is on a Persona 4 Golden port, just heading to the Switch, only because we've seen that on the beta, it's on the PC, it sold like crazy, and I think the funny thing about Persona 4 Golden being on PC is that, I quote from Sega, they were really surprised that Persona 4 Golden sold so well for PC, and the fact that they would say that is very interesting, because I mean, people want to play Persona. There's so many people out there, not just Nintendo fans. The PC fans want to play it, the Xbox fans want to play it. It's just, most of it is locked behind PlayStation, and not everybody has PlayStation. I'm just saying right now, if Persona 4 was to head to the Nintendo Switch, that is going to sell 1 million copies in like 7 days. I am calling it now. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, but Max, we already have Persona on the Nintendo Switch. Yes, you are correct, but this isn't the right Persona we need for the Nintendo Switch. This is Persona 5 Strikers. It is a spin-off of Persona, but it's still a mainline game to Persona 5. I don't know how to describe it. I consider this more of a spin-off because it's The gameplay, it's a Persona game, but with Dynasty Warriors gameplay, if that makes sense. The only reason why this is on the Switch is because they were developing Persona 5 Strikers at the time that they realized that Joker was going to be in Smash, and this is one of those things that was like, you know, we could get this running on the Switch. I mean, it made sense to put that on the Nintendo Switch because we have so many Dynasty Warrior type games on the Switch already. It's just, I don't know what the sales numbers of that game is, but I guarantee you the numbers are not as high as Atlus was thinking that it was going to hit on Nintendo Switch. And the only reason why that game didn't do huge numbers on Nintendo Switch here in America at least is because it's a sequel to Persona 5. That game isn't the right game for the Persona fans, or the fans that want to be Persona fans. That's not a good game for them to start on because you have to play Persona 5. Well, you don't really, but it's nice to know, and everyone says that you need to play Persona 5 to play Persona 5 Strikers, especially since it is a sequel. At the end of the day, we are eventually going to see Persona hit other consoles. There's this whole rumor about Xbox Game Pass and Atlus somehow secured a deal where they're going to have a lot of Persona games on Xbox Game Pass. I believe this rumor because multiple reasons. We've seen Sega and Xbox recently just get the entire Yakuza series on Xbox Game Pass, and I mean, there's a deal there. There's clearly more that's going to come from that. I know Xbox is trying to get more of those type of games onto Game Pass. They're trying to reach as many audiences as possible. And after the Persona 4 Golden success on PC, Sega is definitely going to be putting Persona more on other consoles. They're going to break free Persona. I know that's the hashtag people have been using, break free Persona. It's going to happen. It's just going to take some time, most likely, because it sounded like Persona 4 Golden was the only thing that was in development in the time that was coming to other consoles, since Sega was like, wow, we're really surprised. Other than Persona 5 Strikers, of course, but that's not a mainline Persona game. Well, it is. You get what I mean, though. So at the end of the day, I don't think we're getting any sort of Persona mainline game this year on the Nintendo Switch. I know a lot of people think Persona 4 Golden is coming this year, and if it does, hey, good for them. I just don't think it makes sense from Atlus's standpoint because, and especially Nintendo, I don't know if Nintendo paid for exclusivity of Shin Megami Tensei 5 to be on the Switch, but they definitely want to promote the crap out of that game. They want to give it some breathing room for people to be interested, and people to be interested after it released. And I don't think having a Persona game coming out this year is the right thing for Switch owners, at least. I'm predicting Persona 4 Golden to head to the Nintendo Switch around summer of next year. I know originally people are going to be bringing up that I said Persona 4 Golden would probably come this year, but after realizing more about Shin Megami Tensei 5 and just how they're promoting that game, and potentially Nintendo has bought exclusivity rights, all that stuff, it doesn't make sense. Now guys, I want to know what you guys are thinking. Do you agree with my whole theory on why I believe Persona is not on the Nintendo Switch yet? And I'm saying yet because, again, I do believe it's happening. I don't want people to be in the comments like, oh, this guy's like saying, oh, Persona's never coming to the Nintendo Switch. That's not what I'm saying. I'm going to even put it in the title. I know people are going to realize it, but there's going to be that one person that's like, Max, Persona is not exclusive to PlayStation. It's coming to all platforms. I can't believe you're supporting that theory. You guys get what I'm trying to say here. I really want to know what you're all thinking. And if you do think Persona is going to head to Switch, what title would you like? I know people want Persona 5. I would love to see Persona 5 Royale. I just can't. That's the one I can't see right now. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Atlus and Sega, they're a weird company. They're very weird. Well, guys, I have been talking for way too much. I want to know what you guys are thinking. Make sure to backslash that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter. Check out my Discord server. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.